Hello, I'm Jack. It's September 2024 and we're running around the place. Kicking off with the Cheltenham half marathon. Thomas, yes, and
Ansel!
well done boys. Here they are with Johnny after the race and then back to the house with Jasmine for a lovely barbecue. Meanwhile, Alfie, Thomas's friend, was doing this heroic Dragon's Back run, 60 kilometres a day, twice the height of Everest, and he had to be in by 10 o'clock every night.
There he goes.
So as much as this is my leg, and I think Dad wants to leave me in charge and pick what I want to do, I think this...
And you know what? He just about made it. So each day he kind of got a bit worse and worse really. Bits started to falling off and it was completely gripping watching him making his recovery. But he did all 6 days. He finished it. He's a hero. Gordon's a hero as well. I'm not quite sure why, but I cycled off to see my old friend, and you can see that the harvest is in as I go along the White Way. These boys have worked hard. Swimming pool coming to an end now, and one of the best things has been the walk there in the mornings. I wish this cat had been in focus, but the Sanford Park looking lovely.
Okay, it's the end of season. Thursday, Friday, it's the very, very last day. Isn't the pool looking fantastic? Had a really, really good swim. I'm thinking of going to the sausage roll shop. I'll just carry on round so you can see the fountain. How about that?
And then we went off to Rodmartin House with my old friends Roy and Karma. Had a fabulous time.
Okay, this is Rodmartin House with Roy and Karma. Roy is very worried that the house is not quite symmetrical, but if you ask me, it's pretty good. Isn't that amazing?
From being not quite symmetrical.
Now, if I come round here,
I like it, the
there's Roy in full flow. There is magnificent sight, and there's Mel as well. Here we are.
The house isn't actually as old as it looks. It was last century, and the family still lives there. And there's quite a few of these private houses in Gloucestershire where the family lives, as distinct to National Trust. But it was a really nice time to go because all the autumn fruits were out. It was looking absolutely beautiful and mellow. I think mellow's a lovely word. Look at these apples, they're fine, aren't they? So we kind of wandered around the garden and we went to the tea room as well. But I need to lose weight. Look at that tummy. Yes, I'm afraid I'm 16 stone. I need to get to 13. Need a bit of lopping and trimming, and also we need lopping and trimming of our hedges because they're getting a bit overgrown.
Mel, do you know something very sexy about a woman with power tools?
What's that then, Jack?
It is power, I think.
We've been a lopping and trimming.
Yeah.
Yes, you see them here, you see them there. There's our lovely sedums, and the tree needs a bit of lopping, but we need professionals in for that. Now then, Whisker Girl off for a Cardiff tour. We started off at Barry Island, home of Gavin and Stacey, but also beautiful, beautiful beaches. Then on to Penarth and its famous pier and fabulous ice cream before going happily on down to Cardiff to see Texas, who are absolutely fantastic.
We can say that I've opened the door. I've opened the door because the summer sun always it melts my skin. I'm with you again. I'm over you.
She was fabulous. Little mini tour of Cardiff in the morning, but then we were going to go up to have a little look at Castle Coch. I'd kept it quiet so she could see the outside, but didn't realise that inside, again, all this lovely William and Morris stuff. No expense spared at the cost of the poor miners who actually dug the coal out, but there you are. Then on to Caerphilly Castle, which has seen its fair share of battles. The sun started to come out, which was very nice. You can see the leaning tower there. And did you know my dad loved Tommy Cooper? Absolutely. Then on to Pontypridd, where Mel's grandfather came from. Typical mining village, and back through the Forest of Dean. A bit of an update on the street art. It's changed quite a lot in the last year. I used to have a little look at the underpass. I like it when they make a bit of effort. I'm not so keen on the kind of this sort of stuff, and certainly don't like tagging, but when they actually put of effort in, look at this guy. I think that's a self-portrait there. Never mind the kind of all the fancy stuff. I don't think this is a self-portrait. I think it's a bit of a fantasy, but hey, look at that. And this is the one I sent to Mel. Explains a lot of things, I think. And then a Swansea tour, yes, down at Swansea, see the boys, yes. Met Mr. Eccles at the observatory, view looking fantastic. He looks fantastic.
Right, here we have two elderly gentlemen on the beach. Look at this. Come on, Griff. Come on.
And girls, here's a picture of Mr. Michael Griffiths with hat and without a hat. Doesn't get any better than that, surely. And the boys, it's now 50 years since we did our O-levels. Here I am at the Mumbles, next to the old rowing club, now a restaurant. But fortunately, my pub is still a pub, the best pub in Swansea. Stayed with Chris and then up to Klein Common.
There's the Brecon Beacons, Kilvey Hill, going around to Swansea Bay. Have the sun on the water soon. Beautiful day up here at the top of the golf course. There's the sun on the water. But can I come around here?
How's that for a view? Fabulous. Now this is my clock given to me by Uncle Jack Maddock, and it's from Neath. And if you look at the pictures around it, you'll see that there's views of Neath Abbey. So I thought it would be a good idea. I've never been to Neath, never been to the Abbey. And when I got there, it's a big old thing. I mean, there's a lot of it left, which took me by surprise, really. And you can see these kind of tall bits going up.
Here's the river. Might be the River Clydach, I'm not sure. And the astonishing thing is, it goes underneath the canal, and you can see it coming out at the other end.
So this is the best position, I think, to replicate what's on the clock. Then up to Llangynoed, it's time to go and see where my parents have been buried with my mother's parents. Went for a meal beforehand. This is a view that's been very familiar to Mum, and then searched around the graveyard. Here is Mum, and here is where she's now been laid to rest. So it was very nice to go and see that. Back in Cheltenham, well, out and about, yes, out and about, seeing the Beardy Bears. Well, it's always nice to see them. Lou's now retired. Ian's nearly retired and tormenting me about Portuguese custard tarts. And we went to the theatre. Yes, we enjoyed that. The History Boys, very good, I thought, with Roddy and Rose. That was good. And then Mel's birthday, a Bath tour. Yes, we went on a Bath tour. Chief Inspector Reese of the Yard. And here she is looking pretty happy talking to Becca. And you don't get this in Camden Town. These are cows. And yes, there's a stampede down the main high street. And then on to Durham House. How beautiful is that in this gorgeous natural setting? A few more, but we'd like these shots of pairs.
Look at this. Durham Park. We're on our way to see Chris and Sally and have a magnificent meal. And this is just before Bath. It's early evening and it's absolutely beautiful.
And we spent a happy hour. It's about 4 or 5 o'clock, and the sun made the Cotswold stones just glow. And it was still out when we got to Bath. Look, this is the Royal Crescent looking fabulous again. Everything's looking kind of fabulous when you get a light like this. Bath is a wonderful town full of kind of gorgeous Georgian architecture. Cotswold stone. This is the assembly rooms where Jane Austen would have been, and this is the Chequers where my old mate Chris would be. Sally was in fine form. She cooked magnificent roast lamb.
That's a rocket.
Speech!
All I can say, that +1 feels as good as 0 feels.
The meal lasted from 7 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Time flew. Next morning, off for a walk with Sally, top of the hill.
They've now done it such that it's golf this bit, and then on the other side they've got this foot golf thing.
Oh yeah, they've got that in Swansea.
Yeah, so this is like a pitch and putt thing. So you just go to the little.
And then on the way home, went to Malmesbury. Yes, Malmesbury Abbey. And this is a nice lady explaining the Norman arch with the disciples in the chapel doorway. And look at this for a beautiful, beautiful roof. The old pub there and the marketplace. So Malmesbury looking very fine indeed. Here's Matthew. He's come home to see his mummy. She's in Cheltenham Hospital, not very well. So we wish her all the best for a speedy recovery. Okay, that is it for September 2024. Lots of trips. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you next month. Please like and subscribe. I'd like to be very good to do that. And yes, bye-bye. Bye-bye.